One of the subscribers wanted to talk first aid stuff from Walmart. Let's do that. Alright guys, in one of my last videos about the Walmart hatchet hack. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, yeah, right there. One of the subscribers asked about building a first aid kit little by little from Walmart. It sounds like a good idea. Let's take a look. When I look for first aid stuff at Walmart, normally the first thing I do is I try to separate the good stuff from the waste of time stuff. The little packet on how you're helping your dog. The first aid kit that has dog stuff in it, if you glance at it, there's nothing in there for a dog but a water bowl and a few other items that really are not first aid related to animals. If you need an animal first aid kit, go buy an animal first aid kit. Google it. Hell, you might even be able to find one on Walmart. If I do, I'll leave a link down below. Found 3 things that you might actually get some use out of. The first one was this little bitty kit right here. This little bitty kit costs almost nothing. I'll put the price somewhere down here. What I liked about it was the way they're packaging these things now. I do get this cool little ultralight nylon kit. It kind of reminds me of more of a hiker's type thing, and it even says it on it, the Happy Hiker. What I liked about is it says that it's for cuts, scrapes, bites and stings, blisters and sunburns. So basically, this is the day-to-day of for a hiker and the lightweight fabric that you would find one of their pouches to be made of. What caught my attention was it's got a little book in it, and it's got a little bit of medication in it, which we're going to open up and take a look at. The next thing was my Hiking Buddy First Aid. It's in this plastic bag. What I liked about this plastic bag, believe it or not, it's sealed, but it is resealable, so we can use it over and over. I also like the fact that it has a little bit of drugs in it. But it has a lot of things in it that you're going to need when you start basic first aid. The key thing that I liked about it was it has this product called Silvex in it. And if you don't know what that is, we'll cover that in a second. So this was not a bad deal. And then obviously, every first aid kit needs to have some bleed stop. It's just, you just throw it in there, you forget about it, and hopefully you never have to use it. Check the expiration dates on these things because sometimes they're bad. And then I think that's a good start to creating our kit. But let's go ahead and go through these things. All right, so first things first. Let's take a look inside of, let's look in the bleed stop first. So basically the bleed stop is the easiest product to do anything with. There we go. Let me get this where you can see it. There we go. It's the easiest product to work with. Literally for minor cuts and large bleeding wounds. Safe in the wound. So what do we got in here? We got 2 packages. So we could throw them in 2 different kits if we wanted to, or we could put them together. But basically, if we were out and about and we had a real problem, this is going to be step 1. I'm not a fan of quick clot. What I will tell you is that minus a tourniquet or something to shove into a wound, a large wound, this is your lightweight option right here. So let's just take these and set these to the side. We'll talk about the price of these things here in a little while. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is this little guy right here, the Happy Hiker is what it's called. Cuts, scrapes, bites, stings, blisters, sunburns. So basically this is a day on the trail is what this is for. Let's take a look inside. What do we got? Okay, so it's a basic patch. Or it's just a basic pouch. What do we have here? It looks like medications. We got some of this, what do they call this? The Silvex burn cream. Antibiotic ointment. Oh, no. So we have burn cream, antibiotic ointment. That's the Silvex. Got some insect protection cream. Whatever. We got some sunscreen lotion. No one cares. So what do we got here? So these are some good things. Then what do we got here? What do we got? We've got a bunch of antiseptic wipes. This would be great if we wanted to be given shots, but I mean, it's not super great. What do we got here? Sting relief. It's kind of okay, but whatever. Oh, here we go. Here's the Silvex wound dressing gel. If you don't know what this is, we're going to look at it on the internet here shortly, but I wanted you to see this. This is basically the replacement for Neosporin. We got some butterfly closures. Awesome. In case we get cut up. We got us this is bandage. What are these? These are little nick bandages. They're kind of useless. Okay, regular band-aids. Regular band-aids are always good. What we got over here? Stuff new. Ah. All right, so a little bit of moleskin. So I'm here to tell you this moleskin sucks. But band-aids are always good. I don't care what anybody says. I'm messed up right now. We use a couple of band-aids every day. Band-aids are good. The important thing to know is whether these bandages or these band-aids are flexible ones, because a lot of times they put these cheap plastic ones in here. All right. Looks like they're mid-grade. We're going to throw this right on my wound and see what it feels like. And they're long enough. That's good. They're almost too long. Ugh. All right, let's throw you on there. Okay, so I'd say they're mid-grade, semi flexible. I don't know if they'd come off if they got wet, but I would say they're not as good as the Walmart's regular brand of Band-Aids that you can just buy and put inside your kit that are twice as good. So overall, is this kit worth the money? I would probably say no, it's not worth the money. And the reason is it's just a little too, it's kind of more of a hiker boo-boo kit, but I mean, if that's all you want, this isn't really a first aid kit because it only offers you some antibiotic stuff, some stuff to clean the wound, some antibiotics, and then, where are we at here? A little bit of burn cream, but some butterfly closures. So out of all this whole kit, for an actual first aid situation, that's basically what you have. There's some antibiotic ointment here, but that's whatever. Maybe some burn cream. The rest of this is all basically junk. So, worth the money? No, I don't think so. But if you want to put a boo-boo kit together for your hike, not bad. Okay, last thing. The Hiking Buddy First Aid Kit. I have high hopes for this right here, but I had high hopes for that too, and it didn't work out. So let's go ahead and crack this puppy open. Open right up. All right, well, it's looking better already. Okay, let's see what we got here. Set the bag right over here because it's got the instructions on it. All right, let's see what we got here. If it's the same old junk. First of all, I like seeing this already. I'm like seeing that already. I mean, I'm still seeing junk in there, but this is better than the last one, that's for sure. Okay, insect protection. No one cares. Okay, Silvex. We did something about that. All right, we got some drugs in here we need to go over. What do we got here? What's this? Hydrocortisone. Good. Hydrocortisone. What do we got here? Difen, allergy meds, or as a sleeping pill. Metalite. I have no idea what the hell Metalite is. We'll have to look it up. Let's set that to the side. Got some sterile wipes. Get some more of this Metalite stuff. Feels like there's a couple pills in there. Antiseptic wipes. We're just going to throw those and say those are good over there. Alcohol prep. We have antiseptic wipes and alcohol preps. That's different. Bee sting, don't care. More Difen. Some ibuprofen. And no one cares. All right. What do we got here? So in this little bag, this looks like this is actually the real first aid kit. All this stuff is like, okay, just kind of prepping for stuff. What do we got in here? All right, so looks like we got ourselves a little bit of tape. Wonder what kind we have though. All right, so basically it's the your typical nylon surgical tape. Hopefully you're not allergic to this and require cotton, but it's not a bad roll of tape. This little, I didn't understand what this little rope here is for, but to each their own. more junk. What do we got here? Disposable lancet. Oh, wow. An actual lancet. You could actually, like, pop your blisters if you needed to. I don't recommend it. This feels like, this is the cheap moleskin. Got a big bandage. Is there more than one? All right, 2 real big bandages. That's better. What do we got here? I'm going to set that over there. Got some large, looks like knuckle bandages. That's awesome. Got the butterfly closures. We've got some regular Band-Aids. Got a gauze pad. Finally, something that we can actually use. And there's 3 of them. So obviously we can use these to create an outer bandage, or we could use them to stuff them in a small wound. And we could make things with this. Okay, so let's go to the internet and let's see what this stuff looks like. So looking at the prices, I couldn't find what we purchased. I could not find this on Walmart's page. I had to do like a search through pictures on the internet to find this. But I've noticed that this is for the one that I'm showing you now for $2.55. It's out of stock. It says for minor cuts to major wounds. And this one says for minor cuts to large bleeding wounds. So I think they're in the process of transferring these out. Obviously, I did buy this. It's in my hands. I paid $4.88 for this, for a package of 2. So I don't think you'll be able to order them offline. But anyway, the next thing we talked about was the Happy Hiker. Obviously, wasn't satisfied with it whatsoever. If you just want a boo-boo kit to throw your money away, I got a PayPal. You can send me $7.97. And the last thing was the Hiking Buddy First Aid. It wasn't bad. Not what I really would want, but once again, if you want to throw away, say, hey, they're the same price. They're the same price. So, yeah, don't waste your money on this when you can get this. Okay, so, hey, listen, obviously, this is not the kind of first aid kit that a lot of us think about, but this is the beginning, which is why I wanted to make this video so we can see what's inside these packages and know where to start. Because building your own first aid kit is very easy, but the problem is that the things that you want in a first aid kit, you have to buy in bulk if you want to save money, which means making multiple first aid kits, which is what you may or may not want to do. All right, so hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and hit that like button down there. Subscribe. Tell your friends. This was video number 1. And as it's popped onto your internet, I'm literally driving from North Carolina to another state. Maybe I'll hit you up then. Maybe I'll get you something from the road. But until then, stay safe and have a great day.